Hey there, fact hunters! Ready to have your brain do somersaults? Today we're diving headfirst into a pool of knowledge. The weird kind. We're counting down 10 of the weirdest, wackiest, and totally true facts that sound like they came straight out of someone's imagination. But nope, they're 100% real. Alright, first up, we're going under the sea. And things are about to get strange. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, while the third keeps the rest of the octopus party going. And get this, their blood isn't red, it's blue. Turns out octopus blood is copper-based, not iron-based like ours. Okay, time for a snack break. But first, let me blow your mind with this fruity fact. Bananas are technically berries, but strawberries aren't. It feels like someone messed up the labels at the grocery store. Bananas have all the botanical requirements to be considered berries, while strawberries are technically aggregate fruits. All I know is, next time you eat a banana, you're living that berry life. And as for strawberries, well, they're still delicious, but they're officially benched from the berry club. Now, let's talk about something we all do. Poop. But not just any poop. We're talking about wombat poop. These adorable Australian furballs drop cube-shaped poop. Scientists think it has to do with their extra-long intestines and how they squeeze out the last bit of moisture. It's all about marking their territory because nothing says this is my spot quite like a Lego brick turd. Alright, let's dive back into the ocean for this next one. We all know sharks are ancient, but get this, they're older than trees. Sharks have been cruising the oceans for about 400 million years, while trees only showed up around 350 million years ago. While Earth was still figuring out this whole plant life thing, sharks were out there, doing their shark thing, being the ultimate predators. They're like the cool older siblings of the planet, and they've got the scars and teeth to prove it. Ooh. Ever heard your plants talk? No? Well, maybe you're just not listening hard enough. Because rhubarb, that tangy, stalky delight, can actually be heard growing. In dark, quiet barns where rhubarb is often grown, farmers swear they can hear it popping and creaking as it shoots up. Apparently it grows so fast, the cell walls stretch and rub against each other, creating those weird sounds. Okay, time for another mind-blowing animal fact. Get ready for the Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish. When faced with danger, starvation, or just a bad case of the Mondays, this jellyfish can hit the reset button on its life cycle. It basically reverts back to a polyp, like a little blob of jelly, and starts its life all over again. Scientists are still trying to figure out how they do it, but one thing's for sure. The immortal jellyfish is basically the Benjamin Button of the sea. Alright, let's blast off to space for a second. And no, we're not talking about Elon Musk's latest tweet. We're going to Venus, the second planet from the sun, and a place where time gets really, really weird. A day on Venus is actually longer than a year on Venus. Venus spins on its axis so slowly that it takes longer to complete one rotation than it does to orbit the sun. So if you lived on Venus, you could literally have a birthday every 117 Earth days, but your Monday would last for 243 Earth days. Back to the animal kingdom, where even the slowest creatures can surprise you. Case in point, sloths. They're known for their, well, slothfulness, but did you know they're also incredible breath holders? Forget dolphins, forget those fancy free divers. Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. Scientists think their slow metabolism and ability to lower their heart rate help them conserve oxygen. So, next time you see a sloth just hanging around, remember, they're probably training for their next underwater breath-holding record. Alright, time to bring it back to Earth, and to the US Supreme Court of all places. Now you might think the highest court in the land is all about serious business, black robes, and gavel banging, and you're mostly right. But, did you know there's a basketball court on the roof? It's called the highest court in the land, and it's basically a secret hangout spot for Supreme Court justices who need to blow off some steam. No word on whether Ruth Bader Ginsburg ever threw down a dunk, but hey, a guy can dream, right? Finally, let's jet over to Scotland, where they take their weather very, very seriously, specifically snow. Because Scotland doesn't just get snow, it gets all the snow. And they have the vocabulary to prove it, with over 421 words for snow. Forget flurries and blizzards, we're talking about words like sneasel, that's snowy drizzle for you non-Scots, and flindrican, a light snow shower. Whoa, we made it through 10 weird facts and survived the cube poop. Which one of these brain benders had you saying what? The loudest? Drop it in the comments. And hey, if you want more mind-blowing, fact-tastic fun, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so we can weird out together again soon.